And we're back. All right. Right here, huh?
2025, I'm trying to make it to the Granges. How do I explain me and my make it to the Rangers? 2025, I'm trying to make it to the Granges. How do I explain me and my soulmate are strangers that we've already met and I've known her for ages? How do I explain because I'm running out of pages? How do I explain South London and its dangers? Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in, or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain £2 or move to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach? But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain £2 got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery.
Boy.
You 8 wings, how do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery on their hips. How do I explain that I love her the way she is? How do I explain my feelings on having kids? That it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is.
Was it? Bro, it's like, bro, this nigga really the truth, fool. Like, he's really the truth. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, how do you explain that? Like, because telling a girl you love her the way she is and she just do whatever, like, that's that security. Like, you can't do nothing about that. But then, like, the thing about it, kids, like, it wasn't what it was. It just is, but, like,
do I explain my feelings on having kids? That it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is. How do I explain my niggas are in the hood and they don't ask for nothing even though they know they could? Cause they rather trap, rob and get it on their own. How do I explain these messages on my phone? I just got a call, my girl sitting in the car and it says Serge, but Serge with us in the car. I know I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? Or why is she calling me when I don't even own a whip? Because my license is revoked. I mean, how do I explain?
I just said, how do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? But why she calling me? Because I don't even know no, bro. And my license is revoked. So, like,
I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? Or why is she calling me when I don't even own a whip? Because my license is revoked. I mean, how do I explain that I don't want to heal because my identity is pain? How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? I want to.
That's so real, bro. I was like that at one point. Like, you get so comfortable living in that state of mind and that mindset. And it's just like, you don't want to change. Like, you just become that. And it's not healthy. It's really not.
Heal because my identity is pain. How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even...
Gets got arrested? No. Oh, yeah, they doing the most.
I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even find it strange. I mean, how do I explain?
Come on, Dave. You gotta keep going, bro. I know you powering up and shit. Nigga probably in the booth powering up right now.
52 miles from Marseille, I'm in Miraval. 4 years, 17 days, I ain't been around. I can't lie, it even shocks me that I'm still around. I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at...
Oh, he really did that? No. No, yeah, it's over for guys. I ain't gonna lie. It's over, it's quiet.
Even shocks me that I'm
I think it's like 4 songs left.
still around. I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting and I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still a child. In this house out in central London I can barely afford. 6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years I'll be looking at ATMs.
Oh my lord.
6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years I'll be looking at ATMs. Who's the best artist in the world? I'm saying Thames. Maybe James Blake or Jim on the day, depends. Let's see who quits now we ain't getting paid again. Yeah. I'm just here drinking liquor by myself. Is my music just becoming a depiction of my wealth? Never trust a girl whose lock screen's a picture of herself. I had to learn that shit myself. Now I'm sitting by myself with no girl. Like shit, I really did.
Oh, that's too funny because basically, like, if a girl got a picture of herself on a lock screen, it's really just like she up here. She just think she's just really that. Like no matter what you do, what you say, whatever, like she's really that. And you can't tell her nothing different. She's not gonna listen. So you gotta know how to move with that.
Myself, I had to learn that shit myself. Now I'm sitting by myself with no girl. Like shit, I really did this to myself. 27 and I'm terrified of living by myself. Cause there's a kid inside myself I haven't healed. And me and him debate each other. I can't love myself. I'm made from two people that hate each other. My parents couldn't even save each other, made each other unhappy. Used to be excited by the block, but size doesn't matter. You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could have really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a life that You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could have really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a life that I forgot. And my young boys are sliding over what? I don't know, cause I ain't spoke to him in time. Ain't afraid of getting older, scared of being left behind. And then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tish to the world, it weren't enough and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up. My girl
cheated. Let's get into it.
Making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up. My girl cheated on me when I was next up. It made me want it even more, man, it's messed up. I'm still walking around a veil with my chest out. I don't wanna leave my house because I'm stressed out. You done me dirty and you didn't even tell a lie. It ain't about what you said, it's what you left out. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out. If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out.
Word up, bro. Like let's talk about it.
If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out. And if you ask about Dave, they say the best out.
Like, bro, like, and she gonna hit you with the, you just weren't, you just this. You could pay all the bills. You could take her wherever she want. You could feed her every day. And she gonna say you ain't rubber feet. Or she gonna say something. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something every time.
Fuck another man, she say she stepped out. And if you ask about Dave, they say the best out. Yeah. And I survived all these errors, car I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel. Yeah. Fucked up speaking how I feel. Recording to the morning, I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100.
I ain't gonna lie though. Your homework gonna really get into it. Like I woke up today, just ate a little banana, went straight to the gym. Like, do your homework, get to work.
And I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switched gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Don't even get me started on this shit's weird.
What is 169? Because I know y'all probably know.
I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Don't even get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not cause I'm surrounded by yes men and sycophants. It's cause I'm with producers and people that give a damn. It's me who's gotta carry the pressure, I live with that. All I thought about is the song we could give the fans when I was out there getting stood up by artists I'm bigger than. I don't want no girls around when my nieces they visit, man. They might see the way that I'm living, I figured that. I wanna be a good man, but I wanna be myself too. And I don't think that I can do both, so I can't let her too close at her.
Boy, if that's not facts, I don't know what is.
But I wanna be myself too. And I don't think that I can do both, so I can't let her too close. It hurts, but I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me, and I'm still losing.
Cause like you wanna be a good person, but it's like, I don't know, bro. Like it's not like you naturally want to be bad or something, but it's just like you know what's right, what's wrong. You know what you should do, but it's like who you are. You not some of the shit you just not doing, and it's not because you want to be mean or nothing. It's just because you just not doing it. So because of that, come on.
Yo, my boy, it's Josiah. What you saying? You know I'm gonna have to check you on your fucking birthday, my boy. More life, my guy. Man, soon out. Don't even watch that. what are you saying though, bro? I know you got space one of them 8-minute, 9-minute tracks to give man a shout out. Tell the people.
Yeah, man.
I know you got space one of them 8-minute, 9-minute tracks to give man a shout out. Tell the people then my story. The man already know what I was on. The man them know my tip. Come on, bro. I know you got me. Alright, lastly, my sis, Tamar. I beg you check in with her, please. Make sure she's blessed. While I'm gone, make sure she's safe. Hey, soon home, my boy. Love.
Damn, so that's what he left him before he got locked? No, that's crazy.
He feel marvelous. He robbed a man and he feel marvelous. Josiah, only 17, he got that dog in him. I used to see him at my church, it was his margin. We know this kid for kicking ball and he was hard. He could have made a professional, had a trial, we told him you got a chance. My God, we said the streets ain't nothing nice, he said let's see. He's trying to take a trip and put her to the test. He's trying to turn 4.5 into a 9. Divide that shit into decimals, make it stretch. First time I ever met him, I said he's blessed. But if he can't even keep it real with himself, I'm not shocked if he's lying to me. Ask my young boy what he's trying to be. And he don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And
This song has like meaning, but it's not like I don't know how to explain, but it's like it's the way he's like making the song.
A good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job.
Or he's singing it, so it's kind of like it has a meaning, but it kind of like takes away some of the seriousness.
He want a gun, and he don't want to kick ball, he want a gun. And he don't want to make friends, he want a gang. And he don't want to stack bread, he want a bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray he feel incredible. He's showing man, he feel incredible. Josiah trapping 22 and 2, he's terrible. He wanna travel to the States, he's ineligible. Said he's a criminal, now he's doing numbers on his phone. Got youngers of his own. A Glock the man and bought him and a Russian of his own. He's got some pagans that he beefs, evading the police. Been going crazy from the day he got released. Cause now he's in a Cali weed, grab a leaf, cocaine, Hennessy. Robberies, bank fraud, OT, enemies. He fuck with Aaliyah, fuck Lisa, Stephanie. And he got some cases we don't know if he can ever be. And he look at us like we some people he could never be. We should've never made our youngest hold a 17. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better you. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better me. Fuck about a salary, just
See, it's like you want that, but what you introduce them to, that's what they become. So like, even though you change, you can't switch it back. Like you can't switch them back to who they was before.
side smoking celery. Started recreationally, but now they do it medically. It's weighing on me, that shit weighing on me heavily. I think about it regularly. Josiah's in the jailhouse, in penitentiary on charges that were meant for me. Facing 10 potentially, but he was just protecting me before he came to step to me. Just know my youngin' next to me, and God knows he don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And he don't want a kick ball, he want a bar. And he don't wanna make friends, he want a gang. And he don't wanna stack bread, he wanna bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray.
Is this one like let me
Yeah. She was 24. Last week told me something you can't be ready for. I am on the death of our innocence. I am on the death of her innocence. Let the Henny pour. Some weeks ago she was in a cab. I felt sick to my stomach cause when I listened back, driver was acting all forward. I should have drawn a line. She wasn't worried about it. It happens all the time. All the time, said it happens all the time. A little conversation, that's just all it is. Ask a couple questions and we'll call it quits. He ain't even have to ask her where she lives. She was headed to this venue with a couple friends, and I was working late, said I'd collect her when the party ends. She got into this no phone party. You know the ones where guys have their phones and all the women there don't. I threw one of them last week, so I don't wanna speak. And when I think about this shit, it cuts deep. He threw one.
Oh, shit. Yo, Virgo. No phones in there, so you know what's going on.
There's no phone party. You know the ones where guys have their phones and all the women there don't. I threw one of them last week, so I don't wanna speak. And when I think about this shit, it cuts deep. You see, Tamar, she like my little sis. So when I asked her to explain to me the story, she said this. I caught a vibe with a guy and then from the off, but something was off. Offered me pills and offered me shots and off of my head. Couldn't even say if I was sober or off of my head. I could have danced for days, wouldn't have been no surprise. Let's have a good night. They turn to have a good night when all the men start drinking, and then they feel entitled to more than opinions. You know how that goes. A man come to the girls like, fucking, let me get your snap in it. Add me back in it. Fucking what? What you doing after this? What you want? What's wrong? Why are you moving so stiff? Come back to the AP. What, friend? What? Don't worry about her. You ain't her dad. That's long. I follow her home. Cool.
So, boy. And Dave, he's great at storytelling. For some reason, he's really great at storytelling about women's trauma. I don't know why, but
AP, what, friend? What? Don't worry about her. You ain't her dad. That's long. I follow her home, call her a cab and what? I feel like I seen you before. What? You from Bex, you know Thames, fucking. Are you getting back to ends? And I ain't saying that's weird, but it kinda is. She busy throwing up, he's trying to take her to the crib, but that's the culture of the club, right? All games fair. And if she don't like it, why she there? These times she just wanna go home. She don't wanna go alone with no battery on her phone, and all her friends are trying to stay. Cause they're going to somebody's after party in a house that's out the way, and then she blacked out. She was gonna leave with them, but something fell off, and then she backed out. When I heard about the time she tried to make her home alone, she said,
At Archway, I got out the car. It's quiet and I'm walking up this long hill. Faint sound, cold chills. I swear I just heard a familiar voice. Inside of the club, outside of the club. Was it that first cab? I swear I know the voice. Think fast, that's my only choice. He's coming up, I hear him running up. I ran and I tripped, I fell and I buckle. My belt in a buckle, my keys in my knuckles. He's grabbing my hair, I'm screaming to stop. I'm hitting him hard, it's turning him on. The burning is gone, my body is so cold. I'm frozen in fear, accepting my fate. His hands on my waist, I think that I threw my keys in his face. I ran and he chased, I stumbled.
nigga, outside, yo, niggas is savages, fool. Niggas have to be stopped.
On a group of three that were leaving, I ran towards them, didn't notice that my feet, they were bleeding, and that's when I called, praying that you be there recording. The only person that I know who's up at 3 in the morning. I sound mad, but if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of watching what you wear because you're worried about making it home. Walking with your phone to your ear and you ain't on the phone. Can't walk on the same side of the pavement alone. Everyone's a fucking good guy and they're making it known, but I'm just making it known that if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of checking the child lock or seeing the air tag. A 5-minute walk home feeling like 5 miles. Maybe if these people would police our cities where they police our bodies, then maybe fucking hell. Maybe every woman.
And see, this the fucking problem. Like, you got women that live in situations where this is how they feel on an everyday basis, regardless of where they are, who they're with. And then the niggas is the police is really outside. Like, we got in the state where I live in, they just changed the speeding laws. Basically, if you speed now, they get more money out of you. They can send you to jail, whatever. So they're doing that instead of, now mind you, my city's not bad by any means, but I'm just saying they'd rather do stuff like that across the whole state than fix problems.
And that I know wouldn't be stuck as well. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. It looks like that flirty cab driver and guys that feel entitled because you're standing in their section. Short-tempered men, the ones that struggle with rejection. I knew a girl called that was in so deep she thought violence was affection.
And it's like, bro, like, if you the nigga getting that call from one of your female friends, what do you, like, I mean, I know what you do, but like, how do you feel in that moment? Like,
I know some women wouldn't want a man's help because so many of them want the same reward for their protection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. It looks like that kid in the group chat that jokes about, and he won't ever stop because there's no one to correct him. And he might even do it because the system would protect him. Algorithm good.
That's why you gotta watch who you hang around, bro. Because you got niggas like that. Whole time you never know that's how they really is until you hear something.
Stop because there's no one to correct him. And he might even do it cause the system would protect him. Algorithm gonna find some people just like him. They hate women too, okay, yeah, fuck it, let's connect him. Homicidal, femicidal shit on their suggesting. Somebody just asked you on a date, it was your dentist. He just went downstairs and got your number from reception. Used to be nice, said I remind him of his little girl. 2 weeks later, he wants a sexual connection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. Who you even talking to? Women hunted down by the people they say reported to. Honestly, I wouldn't have the solitude or fortitude. Try and humanize you, she could be somebody's daughter you. As if that's the reason that them fellas shouldn't slaughter you. God forbid that they offend the people you're belonging to. Objectify you just the way I do in every song. Tomorrow's never wrong. Can't trust guys, she never lied.
That's why I can't have no. That's why I can't have no daughter. That's why I can't. 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 Cause I'm gonna be locked up so fast, like so fast.
No men aside, the femicide, the cat calls, the long stares, the kind words, the lines blurred. Call her out, impersonator. Who know a victim, don't know a perpetrator. Am I one of them, the men of the past, who cat called, I spoke in the bars. I'm complicit, no better than you. I told stories of, got sit on the fence. There's hardly an option. You either part of the solution or part of the problem.
Facts. Facts. That's a crazy song, bro. And that's everyday shit. Like, that shit happens every day. This about to be paid right here.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? In 1940, if I was enlisted to fight for the nation, or in 1960, if I had to fight for the rights of my people and lay down my life on the line so my grandkids could live a life that's peaceful, would I be on that? Would I be front line? That's what I'm thinking.
Facts. Like, would you really be on that? Like, a lot of niggas say, yeah, I wouldn't know, bro. If you living in that time, knowing what's coming next, would you really be on that? Like,
my grandkids could live a life that's peaceful. Would I be on that? Would I be front line? That's what I'm thinking. If I was alive in the 1912 and the Titanic and it was sinking, who am I saving? Am I fighting women and children, or am I waiting? I wonder. What would I do in the next generation? Battle of Kabbalah. If they captured me for the sake of my father, would I stand on my honor like Hussein did and then tell them to make me a martyr? Would I get smarter? Forgive my oppressor, stick to the creed. If I got locked inside like Nelson Mandela but never was freed, I see a white man dance to rumba. Ain't studied Patrice Lumumba, but get on the stage and sing like Sumba, like Jaja Sumba. Fuck it. I wonder, what would I do in the next generation? Would I fight for justice? Is it the reason my mum named me David? How can you be king? How can you be king? Don't speak for the people. Them man try draw me out and compare like me and these niggas are equal. I'm a black man and this bozo saying my music's socially conscious, while the man them trolling responses. This world's gone totally bonkers. I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? But I'm knowing the answer. Cause what am I doing in this generation?
facts.
Afraid to speak, I don't wanna risk in my occupation. We got kids on the occupation. Our parents, they wouldn't get that. The people that died for our freedom spoke on justice, couldn't accept that. I talk about the money in all my accounts, so why don't I speak on the West Bank? Remember, growing up.
That's so facts. And where the world is, you can't. You do it, you wrong. They're gonna ostracize you, like all type of shit. You can't do it.
Accept that. I talk about the money in all my accounts, so why don't I speak on the West Bank? Remember, growing up prejudiced, the damage 7-7 did. Extremists and terrorists. I was afraid of the Taliban. Can't speak out on illegal settlers now. I'm afraid of a shadow ban. What would I do in the next generation? Critiquing African leaders for selling our country's natural resources to the West for peanuts. If they don't hear, they'll feel us. I question what I'm alive for. And can you say you're alive if you ain't got something you're willing to die for?
Facts.
What am I willing to die for? What am I doing in this generation? I get in my head sometimes. I feel like I'm in despair. That feeling of total powerlessness. I get that sinking feeling that good ain't defeating evil. I put that pain on vinyl, but feel like that shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting.
Put their pain on vinyl but feel like that's pain.
Feet and evil. I put their pain on vinyl, but feel like that shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting people, raising awareness. In all fairness, ain't gonna bring Chris back to his parents, but there's no other option. It's a process, gotta stand and protest. Cause they want man silenced, cause they want man dead, or they want man hopeless. In the next generation, I spoke with my ancestors in the night and I showed them. They spoke with tears in their eyes for the brothers they lost and said it was progress. How can it be progress? I asked them, confused, disgusted. They said, David, just so you could fight this, you know how much suffering touched us. And you got a chance, we come from a time and a place.
That's boy, because he's saying like, yeah, we lost brothers for the progress, but maybe when it gets to your time, you won't have to lose as many as like that's pain. Knowing you gotta go, pain.
Just so you could fight this, you know how much suffering touched us. And you got a chance, we come from a time and a place where you couldn't get justice. Had to find peace in the fact that we all answer to the one that we trust in. And in our generation, we did do peaceful protests just like you. Burnt buildings just like you. Did boycotts just like you. Sat in a hostel, powerless, did feel powerless just like you. And I know that it may sound strange, but we made some change and we're just like you. I know that you question your character. I know that you suffer in silence. I know that it don't feel right when you go to the club in Victoria Island. Cause how can you dance in a club there's 100 people begging outside it? I know the sins of your father. I know that you're desperate to fight them. So step in your purpose. Speak for your people, share your secrets, expose your emotions. You might not see, but there's people that need it, never demand it. And if God can grant it.
That's why some of the biggest artists is who they is, because they expose their emotions. When you can really connect with the people, that's when the people really start rocking with you.
Expose your emotions. You might not see, but there's people that need it. Never.
That's why a lot of niggas rock with Dave, because of what he do. Facts.
But demand it, and if God can grant it, manifest it and receive it. Your name is David, and that covenant's sacred. You got a promise, so keep it, deep it. That man talking the thing, but I bleed it. Man wanna speak on the scene, but I've seen it. Tried in the fire, but I get some anointed. Kano passed me the torch, I received it. God told me I'm the one, I believed it. Shout hollow man, cause he helped me achieve it. I'm the youngest of my brothers. Father, he's the burden on our mothers. Give these niggas money, see their colors. Don't mix me with them, I'm not the one. Grind and miss the summer when it comes. I'm Abraham, I sacrificed the son. Where I'm from, they sacrifice the son. Hold up. It's the summer when it comes, I'm Abraham, I sacrificed the son. Where I'm from, they sacrifice the son. Hold up, I ain't finished, I ain't done. My ancestors told me that my life is prophecy. And it's not just me, it's a whole generation of people gradually making change. They ain't a greater task, shift that, make a name, make a start. They'll know what they're facing when they ask. With the will of David in my heart, the story of the boy who played the harp.
This nigga is fire. No, this nigga is fire.
Story of the
Dave, this is a one of one album. Brother man, you really just went on this joint and one of one album. 197 and fucking like, bro. Niggas is different, fool. Like he's real life. Hold on, this dropped yesterday. This gotta be cap. I don't know, man, but this nigga Dave, man, look. Top to bottom, beautiful album. Top 3, we gotta go. 175 months. 27th birthday. Fairchild was crazy. Fairchild was like really insane. But the whole album is really crazy. This album, like it's in a class of its own. I can't even rank it with the other ones. It's in a class of its own. Like, look, Dave dropped another masterclass performance. He really the truth, bro. Like US, UK, who's really doing it like him? Who's like, come on, like he's really up there. Like when you talk about the best rappers, you gotta mention Dave. Like of this generation, you gotta mention him. You don't have a choice. You really don't. With that being said, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, cuss on the ground, cuss in the comments. Let me know y'all feel about this one. Catch y'all in the next one. All right, now chat. What we doing? Abo, you still here? Chat, what we doing, man? That romance was like hour 30, I think, in total. I think it hit like an hour before I had to stop the first live. I got perfect. Hold on. Busy got too much motion, fool. It's something I want to hear, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's something I gotta hear. Like, when I tell you, the first thing I'm putting on, I'm probably gonna be live for like 10, 20 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. If I go live again, it's some shit I gotta hear though. Like I just got it because y'all don't know how long I've been searching for this one song I've been itching to listen to. I've been waiting to do it. Who is it? It's Kenzo. Kenzo Ball. Like, I've been waiting for years. You saying like you gotta be a banger, like you know who Kenzo is for real. Like you, Gregory, I don't think you know about like real Kenzo Baller, like the top, like was missing. Well, I can't say that. He was my number one in the city for a little bit though. Bro, I can't get this shit how I want it to be. About to get thrown off. Let me show you that Drake song or something like that. Oh. Oh, it's from Time. So let me get the reference back. Find the reference.
Someone that was 2 years above me and lie even shocks me how I'm living now. It's wild, my pain and my world. I'm saying Thames. Maybe music just becoming a depiction of my wealth. Never with no girl. And size doesn't matter. You some that hate each other. My got and my young boys are sliding over what I done said. Prepped up. My girl cheated on me when I was next up. I need some guy.
Cupid fire.
Know where you got that? It's nice in these days. We
Your
drive.
lifestyle bougie.
Go with you or at least things I regret. Like announcing in the same. I'm this low and then I go mad. Reflection. Got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATM. Still around. I can't. 52 miles from Marseille, I'm in Miraval. Moved to Dubai, that's for the so close that you can taste it. Boss going to Hollywood, but I be feeling like I'm I expect for nothing. I just got a call. Do I explain? How do I explain? 6 months so never trust a girl. And me and him debate each other. I'm 27 and I'm terrified of living by myself, cause there's a kid inside myself. Never trust a girl who's locked screens a picture. Space, can I vent? My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out. If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on. At least I know she ain't that. Let me face my Bible and sing beliefs. These words are the prayers. In that lost and found.
Why can I not find it, bro?
You know, you a wild child. 61.
Oh, here
no
it is.
horse, no carriages. I wanna do things different and change the narrative. God knows you a wild child, beautiful child. I need your help. Looking like you come from the 90s by yourself. My mom's 61 and her favorite line to tell her son.
That part. Now listen to that part. Listen to that part.
Basement, I wanna take it deep, it's tripping. I like when money make realizing that when we're texting, I feel. Yeah, I needed a hit. Portia used to work. Thinking about Terridge when I got summer on Michael Kors
Oh.
with my mama's Beverly Center. Complete me, couple that is learning and try. Just hope I'm forgiven. And seeing all but girl, what qualities was I looking for in a boy, huh? Decisions when you find out how in the parking lot rush on commitment. One that I needed was Courtney. Landmarks of the G for me to feed all we disagreed. Mama's debit treasures are further back than that.
Didn't I take love?
Thinking about when we disagree. Now it's Bria. Before I had this for better for you than I search for something I'm missing and this wants to be 70 and alone. Looking like you came from the city, we should hash it out like a couple of grown-ups. You a flower child, beautiful child, I'm in your zone. Looking like you came from the 70s on your own. My mother is 66 and a favorite line that hit me with is who the fuck wants to be 70 and alone.
Now there,
honest, looking like you come from the narrative. God knows you are a wild child, beautiful child. I need your help.
See,
looking like you come from the 90s.
gotta really know what you talking about when it come to this.
My favorite line to tell her son is sometimes she wished that she had a girl.
You really gotta know what you talking about. 7 years, like you really gotta know what you talking about. But I'm about to go live again. Couple songs, reactions. I'm going live on Twitch after. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be back. Wait, I just swapped. Now. It is time. It is time. For the long awaited. For the long awaited. Yeah. Why is it this one? Thank you. Cause what? That stream over with. Now. It is time for the long awaited. The long awaited. Did it just glitch? Hold on. It might be glitched. I should the 40 gonna wet up his t-shirt. It just glitched, didn't it? It just glitched, didn't it? It did. Bro, why does it keep doing that? It's still doing that? It's still doing that? Yeah, I gotta wait for this shit to end. Bro, I can't turn this shit off.